Hello, everybody. David Shuster here. Donald Trump's mental and physical decline is clearly getting worse.
It's happening right now. President Donald Trump hosting leaders of several African nations there at the White House.
During that meeting, Trump's memory repeatedly failed him, even when he responded to a friendly reporter.
I got to meet her 2 weeks ago when we had the Congo and Rwanda, and we had some other people up from Africa. And
the Congo and Rwanda? The what? It was a Congo and Rwanda peace deal signed at the White House just 9 days earlier, and those other people were foreign ministers. But in every public appearance now, Donald Trump seems forgetful and delivers halting disconnections.
men playing in women's sports, transgender for everyone, you'll have to figure that out. But some of you don't. I mean, I'm looking at some people, they love the country, but I look at other people and they can't. But we're really proud of our military.
At the end of this same lengthy cabinet meeting, Donald Trump kept it going even longer by rambling about paint and White House ceiling decorations.
And the only question is, do you go leave it? Because you can't paint it. If you paint it, it won't look good because they've never found a paint that looks like gold. You see that in the Oval Office. They've tried for years and years. Somebody could become very wealthy, but they've never found a paint that looks like gold. So painting it is easy, but it won't look right. And the question is whether or not we should gold leaf it. Linda, do you have an opinion?
I gold leaf it.
You like it the way?
No, I gold leaf it.
You'd gold leaf it?
Yeah.
And so it is settled. Gold leaf the ceilings. In all seriousness, mental health experts say Donald Trump is showing classic signs of dementia. Dr. John Gardner, acclaimed psychologist at Johns Hopkins University, quote, "Trump really has trouble completing a thought, and that is a huge deterioration." Dr. Jen Marcheka at Texas A&M, "Trump has a lack of focus. He's experiencing cognitive decline. He's unable to carry a thought and carry it through to a logical conclusion." It's not just cognitive decline, though. It's also physical. Headline, "Trump's noticeable limp raises health fears as he struggles to board Air Force One." Neurologists keep pointing to Trump's slow gait and his right leg swing as he walks and goes up and down stairs. Experts say it's a telltale sign of frontotemporal dementia. FTD is also characterized by behavioral outbursts that include difficulties finding or recalling specific words.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
Experts say dementia usually comes with four major signs: verbal decline, memory confusion, disorientation and tangential thinking, and motor and behavioral decline. In Florida recently, Trump displayed several at once. After touring Alligator Alcatraz, Trump faced a straightforward question from a reporter with Fox News.
Well, Mr. President, is there an expected time frame that detainees will spend here, days, weeks, months? And does that have anything to do with the immigration judges you just spoke about being trained and staffed here?
When you say, what was the first part of your question? Who?
Is there a specific time frame you expect the detainees to spend here? Days, weeks, months?
In Florida?
Yes, here at Alligator Alcatraz.
I'm going to spend a lot. Look, this is my home state. I love it. I love your government. I love all the people around. These are all friends of mine. They know them very well. I mean, I'm not surprised that they do so well. They're great people. Ron has been a friend of mine for a long time. I feel very comfortable in the state. I'll spend a lot of time here.
Again, the question was about how much time detainees will spend in Florida.
I want to, for 4 years, I've got to be in Washington, and I'm okay with it because I love the White House. I even fix up the little Oval Office. I make it, it's like a diamond. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It wasn't maintained properly, I will tell you that. But even when it wasn't, it was still the Oval Office, so it meant a lot. But I'll spend as much time as I can here. My vacation is generally here, because it's convenient. I live in Palm Beach. It's my home. And I have a very nice little place, nice little cottage to stay at, right? But we have a lot of fun, and I'm a big contributor to Florida, pay a lot of tax. And
actually, in Florida, there is no state income tax, so all the money that Trump makes generates nothing for the state of Florida. Also, Florida does not have a state property tax. Was Donald Trump talking about local taxes and fees that his Mar-a-Lago generates for Palm Beach? Come on. At age 79, it's not unusual for anybody to show mental and physical signs that they're slowing down. And in Donald Trump's case, he has a family history of dementia and neurodegenerative diseases. Trump's father, Fred, suffered from Alzheimer's in his twilight years, so the health struggles of Donald Trump should not come as a surprise. The problem, though, is the obvious one. Donald Trump is president of the United States. He travels with an aide who carries the nuclear codes. Trump's judgment, or his lack of judgment, and mental acuity matters. And never mind issues of war and peace, Donald Trump already seems to have forgotten the oath he took earlier this year.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
Preserve, protect, and defend
The Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Don't you need to uphold the Constitution of the United States as
I
president?
don't know.
Trump's I don't knows have also begun to extend to major policy decisions. The Trump administration recently paused weapons to Ukraine before flip-flopping.
We want to put defensive weapons because Putin is not treating human beings right. He's killing too many people. So we're sending some defensive weapons to Ukraine, and I've approved that.
So who ordered the pause last week?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
If other people in the Trump administration say the defense secretary or the secretary of state are making major policy decisions because Donald Trump is lost or not focused or not interested, that would be understandable, but it would also be a very big deal because it would show that Donald Trump is no longer capable or up to the job of discharging the powers and duties of his office. And in that case, the 25th Amendment, Section 4 could apply, whereby the powers of the presidency would be transferred away from Donald Trump. However, such a dramatic move would require support from the vice president and a majority of the Trump cabinet. And nobody in politics thinks that that is a possibility as long as Donald Trump is conscious and able to speak into a microphone. Still, Donald Trump's decline is clearly accelerating. His daily stumbles are becoming more pronounced and halting, and at a certain point, even for the mainstream media and most Americans, Trump's deterioration is going to be impossible to ignore. By the way, Donald Trump's Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, or ICE, is now facing $1 million lawsuit for assaulting a U.S. citizen who was filming a raid.
No les abra. Yo, are you serious, bro?
In Los Angeles, that's the voice of Joe Garcia, the man filming the ICE agents. And now they've thrown him to the ground.
You want to go to jail? Fine. You got it.
The pressure of like the knee on like my back and like his hand on my neck, like I felt like, is this it for me?
U.S. citizen seeks $1 million after arrest, detention for recording immigration raid at Home Depot. The Border Patrol and ICE agents unlawfully restrained and detained Mr. Garcia for more than 24 hours without any valid grounds for interfering with his liberty and freedom of movement. Check out that video at the link below. It generated a lot of comments on YouTube. One of the most popular from Mark, who wrote, "The American people need to bury ICE with lawsuits. Every time they show up anywhere, everyone needs to get out their phones and film every step they take." I hear you. I look forward to reading your comments about the growing concerns about Donald Trump's health as his physical condition and mental acuity get worse. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.